Hello everybody, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the Elk, and it is for the month of January 2025. So I am doing things a little bit differently this month. Instead of the medicine wheel spread, I am doing a classic Celtic cross. I am using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread. And then I'll be using the 1909 to clarify. And at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes from the Sacred Forest Oracle. We'll start with the, so for the Elks, for the month of January, we start in the center with the current general energy. And the current general energy for the Elks is the Panther energy. And the Panther energy, this is all about the annihilation of the unnecessary. So probably a lot of this month for the Elks is going to be about purging, purging the things in your life that you no longer need. And then we go to the crossing energy. And this is what can help us or hinder us. And here we have the rabbit energy. So the rabbit energy this can be a very nervous energy. The rabbits tend to be afraid of just about everything because they are hunted by just about everything. So I do feel, like I said, you could be feeling very afraid, very nervous about purging, about getting rid of these things that are no longer necessary for you in your life. But really, like the first thing I would say is that don't let this nervous energy stop you from doing this purging. This purging is absolutely necessary for you. And though it could feel a little bit devastating or a little bit uncomfortable, but it's necessary. And it's going to lead you to a better place. So yeah, I would again, don't let your fears stop you from this purge. But let's clarify that Panther and Rabbit energy. So with the Panther and Rabbit, we have the Magician. And the Magician is all about manifestation. But the Magician is all about where you focus your attention. So again, where are you focusing your attention? Are you focusing your attention on the fear? Are you focusing your attention on, the things that you want in your life, right? So you have the power this month, Elks, of manifestation. So really pay attention to where your mind is. I would also definitely, especially with that rabbit energy, pay attention to your thoughts and the things that you are saying to yourself, because this is what you are going to be manifesting. So if you are telling yourself that you are afraid and you can't do this, that is exactly what you are going to manifest in your life. Now, if you were to tell yourself, I'm afraid, but I can still do this, then that is what you are going to manifest in your life. I hope that makes sense for you. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And here we have Earthworm Foundation. So it does say that you could be a little shy, a little bit hesitant at this time. But Spirit is asking you, don't be reluctant to share your inner vision. There is something that you have a vision, you have something inside of you that needs to be shared with the world. So don't be intimidated or lose hope, because this is saying that you are definitely on the right track. So continue with that purging, I would say, for sure. But let's clarify this earthworm energy. So with the earthworm, we have the Six of Pentacles, and this is a card of balance. It's also a card of, excuse me, manifesting your resource, or sorry, balancing your resources and managing your resources. So I would just definitely pay attention to where you are putting your energy this month, because you are going to need a lot of that energy for yourself this month as you work through this earthworm energy, as you you may have to risk embarrassment, and speak up and share something that you've been reluctant to share. But I would say that you would be pleasantly surprised with the energy that you receive back, from that once you do share what it is that you are reluctant to share. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here we have shark energy. So the shark energy is very direct. The shark wants to reveal your true nature and your true desires. So I would definitely, especially with that manifestation card, the magician, um, again, and that rabbit energy, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to the things that you are saying to yourself. Are you being honest with yourself? Because it kind of feels like you may not be being totally honest with yourself, especially on the things that needs to be purged from your life. So definitely be very direct with yourself, but very honest with yourself at this time. But let's clarify that shark energy. So with the shark, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is about following your heart and about following your dreams. And so I would say that this is probably for a lot of you, what you are probably first of all hesitant to share. Um, and it's also what you are maybe not being completely honest with yourself about. So really tap into that today, this month, and spend some time and really, really be honest with yourself about what your dreams are and what you can do to make those dreams happen. Next, we go to the area of our recent past. And here we have the cosmic egg. And this represents our seventh chakra, our crown chakra, which is our connection to spirit. Um, so I would say for a lot of you elks, you have really opened yourself up to spirit in the recent past. You're really working on that self-realization and that connectedness, that oneness with spirit. But let's clarify that cosmic egg. And with that, yes, you have the Two of Cups. So again, I would say that you are really been working uh, on with yourself, with your higher self. So not only are you connected with spirit in the recent past, you've also been working on connecting with your higher self, and learning to communicate. The Two of Cups is a card of communication. So you have been learning how to communicate with your higher self. So I would just say keep doing what you are doing. This is really going to help you as you move into the future. And speaking of future, next we go into the area of the very near future. And here we have Fox energy. So this is just saying that in the near future, you are going to be a very strong partner and a wise teacher for other people. Okay, and now a strong partner, this can be a romantic partner, this could be a business partner, this could be a friendship, but you are going to be a very strong partner, very skillful in business. If you are in business, very quick to learn, you adapt well, and you're going to be very committed. So I would definitely, yeah, definitely be that strong partner, that wise teacher. And I would definitely say also to make sure this month that you keep connection with those that you love. But let's clarify with we have the Nine of Wands clarifying that fox energy. So this is my card of the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands. So it kind of says that you have probably fought many battles. And out of these battles, you haven't come out unscathed. You come out with some wounds and whatnot. But again, you've really, in the recent past, have, been working on connecting with your higher self and connecting with spirit. Um, and this is what is leading you to be this strong partner, is because of those battles that you have fought and that you have won, and the healing that you have done from those battles. This is what is making you a strong partner. So I love it. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have snake energy. And the snake energy is all about unawakened magic and creative potential. So I would say for a lot of you elk, there's some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability, excuse me, that you have not tapped into yet. And Spirit is asking you to really look at those and tap into those things this month, because this could make you very, very prosperous. It's also saying that there's no time to wait. It's saying like the time is now to um, awaken this magic and this creative potential. But let's clarify that snake energy. So with the snake, yes, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is a card of building and leaving a legacy. So this magic this untapped magic, this creative potential inside you, this is the legacy that you are going to leave behind you when you are no longer here. But it's saying, like I said, Spirit is saying that right now, over the next couple months, this is the time for you to tap into those talents, gifts, skills, and ability so that you can recreate the legacy that you want to leave behind. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have the lion energy. So I feel like, in your closest relationships, I feel like there's a lot of patience happening right now in your uh, closest relationships, and a lot of peace right now. I feel very a lot of peace within your relationships at this time, but also strength, peace and strength within your relationships. And I also feel like a lot of, because of the strength and the peace of these relationships, you are really going to experience a lot of personal and spiritual growth. With these people together, I think, not just alone, but together. So I love it. Let's clarify the lion energy. So with the lion, we have the Four of Wands. So again, like I said, with that, in your closest relationships, there's been a lot of personal and spiritual growth. And Spirit is asking you to celebrate those things with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration. So celebrate those relationships that are closest to you, and celebrate the peace and strength that they give you. Next, we go to the area of our hopes and fears. And here we have wolf energy. And so this wolf energy, this is the guardian of the family and tribe. So I feel like there could be some worries or fears surrounding your family. So I do feel like some of you, and again, elks can be a little bit headstrong. So I do feel like, there are some fears surrounding certain family members. And I think this fear um, is because they are not doing what you want them to do. Okay, so they are doing their own thing, and it is not what you would like them to be doing right now. And maybe, like I said, you have some fears that it's not going to work out for them. Um, but I will say that that is their journey. So even if you don't agree with some of the things that they are doing. They have to experience their own path, okay? They have to make their own mistakes. Now, again, as far as don't let anybody hurt themselves, you know what I mean? But again, as far as living life and whatnot, somebody in your family may not be living their life that you would consider to be a good thing. Okay, but this is just saying don't judge these people. Don't judge them. Let them live their life. They have their own lessons to learn, and they will learn them. Let's clarify that wolf energy. So with the wolf, we have the hermit. So I would say that again, if you are having some fears around, um, like I said, a family member and them not doing what you would like them to be doing, I would actually spend some time in solitude, spend some time in meditation, and ask yourself, why? Why do I want them to be like me? Why do I want them to do things exactly my way? Because they have their own light to shine. Okay, you see the hermit's got the star there in his lamp, so they have their own light to shine, but they also have their own path to follow. So I would say really spend some time, embrace, in meditation and see if you can um, gain some enlightenment and learn to embrace everyone and to, and embrace their path and allow them to take their own steps and make their own mistakes. Next, we have the last card in the spread, and this is the outcome. And here we have octopus energy. So, this octopus energy says that, again, it's really going to depend on how you handle this situation here because, if you try to force somebody into doing something that they don't want to do, you could find yourself feeling very clingy, very needy, um, and kind of lacking boundaries and direction for yourself. However, if you can allow yourself to step back from the situation and allow that person or those people to lead their own lives, to follow their own path, and to make their own mistakes, you actually are probably going to gain a lot of wisdom and an intelligence from that. You're going to learn some very, very good lessons. And again, it does kind of say that you may need to take some time for yourself this month. But let's clarify that octopus energy. Mhm. Oh, also with that octopus energy, I would say that if you try too hard, if you try to force them too hard, you actually may end up pushing them away. So anyway, with the octopus, we have the Seven of Wands, which is a card of conflict and competition. So it's like, well, it's like defending your ground. Okay, so you're really trying to defend your position. But again, it's not your path, Elks, it's their path. So you can have your position, and that's fine. But you also have to recognize that other people are going to have their own positions and their own stances that they take. So just allow that and just be very kind and compassionate through this whole process. Now let's pull the three main themes for the Elks for January. Okay, so we have Storm Spirit, Chaos, Stag Spirit, Leadership, and Aspen Spirit, Courage. Okay, so again, this is going to vary because you do have this storm spirit, this chaos. Now, I do feel like this is only a possibility. This storm doesn't have to happen, but I would say it depends on how you handle the situations that come up for you. Things could get a little bit chaotic, but I think you have what it takes. Again, you are the elk. And so with that stag spirit, you do have that leadership within you. However, I also kind of feel a little bit that leadership this month could actually be what causes this chaos, okay? Is if you try, like I said, to be too dominating, to be too forceful with other people, you could be creating some chaos around you. So this is going to sound funny, but have the courage to back off. Have the courage to let them make their own mistakes, even though you might know that it's not going to work for them. That's okay. They still need to make the mistake themselves. They still have to learn that lesson themselves. So have the courage to let them do that. Okay, that was the reading for the Elks for the month of January 2025. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.